Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another collaboration video for you. This is a collaboration with my Los Angeles colleague Lesley Logan of Profitable Pilates, and this is part of our series, The Struggle is Real. And so fittingly, the exercise on the reformer we're going to look at today is the semicircle. And the semicircle I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with. I love it because it's so good and it really mobilizes my back and it feels really good and it opens and stretches lots of things. But on the other hand, I never know how it's going to go. Is it going to feel good? Is it going to be like, am I going to notice how stiff I've become? So it's a little bit of a, the truth serum to really let me know how my back is doing and how my body is that day. So sometimes I'm a little bit afraid about what information I'm going to find out from the semicircle. So let's just talk about the exercise and what it is we're talking about. The semicircle is done with either the footbar up or down on 2 springs, and it follows the stomach massage, sort of. It kind of comes after that in the order. So stomach massage will set up the springs that you're left with to do the semicircle. And you want to make sure that you have 2 springs on the outside, because your hips are going to go all the way down and brush the springs, and you want to make sure that you don't get stopped by the 2 middle springs. So that's why we use the 2 outside springs. And the headpiece will be up. The headpiece up in this exercise follows our rule that if it doesn't need to be down, the headpiece, it will be up. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the version with the footbar down at first, and then we'll talk about the one with the footbar up. So this exercise has a very unique starting position, and it almost makes it so specialized that it kind of determines whether people can do it or not, just simply by the position, getting into the position. So I'm going to lift my hips and slide onto my heels. And I'm going to try to really stand on the foot bar, kind of wherever I am in this exercise. And my arms are going to be really strong, pushing in the opposite direction. So I'm going to lift my heels and tuck my tailbone up toward the ceiling. I should say reach my tailbone up toward the ceiling. Once I feel the springs, I'm going to go out a little bit. I'm going to stand on my feet and roll the tailbone up again. And then I'm going to come in. I'm going to do it one more time in this direction. Heels up, tailbone points toward the back of the knees. Down to the springs, tailbone reaches kind of to lengthen the back from up and underneath. So the back gets long when the hip goes up. And now I'm going to reverse. Out. And you're kind of pushing the carriage out kind of halfway. Bring the carriage in, push on the foot bar, lengthen the back as you lift the hips up. And if the carriage closes, woo, good job. And at first, of course, if you need to move your feet a little bit as you do the exercise, that kind of happens. But eventually you'll know exactly where to put them and they won't need to move. And now I'm going to pull myself back onto the carriage. So I actually prefer the version with the bar up for myself. My back is a little uneven, and the gravity that kind of has to act upon you as you lower yourself further down into the springs is really nice to even up the back over time. And also, it stretches the hips and thighs a lot more as well. So now let's look at it with the foot bar up. And my secret weapon in this exercise is really taking my cue from the previous exercise, which is the short spinal massage. Now, we all love the short spinal massage, and I don't really feel like I hear too much professions of love about the semicircle. But really, they're the same action on the inside in just a more or less advantageous body position on the outside. So in the short spinal massage, you're looking to make a nice long opening in the back in a round shape. And in the semicircle, you're looking for that same kind of opening, but now you have more of an extended, elongated shape that's not necessarily round, but it is not an arch either. So let's look at the version with the footbar up. I'm going to start in the same manner. I'm going to lift my hips, slide myself up again to sit on my heels. And now I'm going to lift my tailbone up toward the ceiling and roll down. Keep feeling that the tailbone goes up so that the low back can get a nice elongation as you get down into the springs. And then you'll go out. And again, from underneath, lifting the hips up and coming in. One more this direction, heels up. And reverse. One more. And then you'll pull yourself back onto the carriage and sit up. So, if you have any questions about other aspects of the semicircle, do leave me a question below. I'm happy to discuss other things. But take some time and play with your short spinal massage and your semicircle. Especially if you really love the short spine, try to see if you can do the same thing on the inside that you do in short spine in the semicircle with the foot bar up or down, whichever you prefer. And I will include Lesley's video about the struggle with semicircle in the info box below. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, do become a subscriber. Use the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I publish new content, which is anywhere between 1 and 2 times per week. And thank you so much. I could not do this without you. I will see you later. Bye!